it's all the great years, all the great issues that we want to see here. Superman, Batman, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. But it's danced around some of the biggest keys. Hey everybody, Spidey here, and as always, I hope you're having a marvelous day. I'm here at Hobby Hits, and today something happened that I didn't expect when I opened a card store. An incredible lot of comic books came in, and I can't wait to show you up next. All right, as you can see, we are primarily a trading card store with a huge emphasis on Marvel, non-sports, and of course we have your sports and your TCGs. But my man, Zach, right here, Pokemon. This day, he loves Pokemon, but today, while I was at work, they were running the shop. It's Miss Jamie, and an incredible lot of comic books came in. Zach sat through the comic books and looked through them and negotiated with the guy, and it's unbelievable what we found. Now, we do have some comics. We got these up here, mostly CGC graded comic books. But what you're gonna see is ungraded, and it's all of the years, in my opinion, that you wanna see walk in your store if you're gonna be looking to pick up a lot of comic books. So we're gonna go in the back and go through it. All right, so what I have here is not all of the comic books that we picked up. This is just the major keys. Well, they're not all major, but just a variety of the keys that we picked up. We have about 4 other boxes. We'll go through those at the end of the video, but these are the ones that you're going to see. I'm going to flip through them. Here we have Doom Patrol, number 92. Mid-grade's about 40 bucks, but ranges from 20 to 125. But the first thing that I see when I'm looking at this is the fact that this is got approved by the Comic Code. So these are older books. This is the years that you want to see, again, walk in your store. Here we got Adventure Comics, number 300. This one ranges from $50 to $870, but mid-grade's about $150. And look at all the characters you have on here. Interesting. Sun Boy, Saturn Girl, Cosmic Boy, Lightning Lad, Triplicate Girl, Mon-El, but Superboy, obviously the big one there. Here we got Action Comics 292, Superman cover here. This one's not very valuable, $10 to $105 is the range. Mid-grade value is about 30. Now I'm getting these values off of Key Collector. That's just what I like to use. I really like this cover. Not a very important comic book, number 298 here, Action Comics. It's about it ranges from $10 to $110 with mid-grade being about 35, but kind of cool to see Lex Luthor punching through the statue there. Next we got Action Comics 292. This one also is about $10 to $110 value range, with mid-grade being about 35. Not an important key, but Superman must be mad to defend me. all the evidence proves I am guilty. We got Mystery in Space. This ranges from $15 to $255 with mid value being about 50 bucks. First appearance of Morton, but I really do love the art on this one. We got our first Marvel issue here. Here comes the Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Daredevil number 24. Not an important key, but still fun to see here. Again, we're in the right years, and you're seeing Marvel here. This one goes from $8 to $65, around $20 comic book mid-grade. This one's going to be a lower grade than that. Look at that, guys. Strange Tales number 107. Now, this is a big book. Low value around 120, upwards to a high range of 1,300 with mid value being around 420. Now the condition on this one's rough. You can see that on the edges here. So it's gonna be much closer to that 120, but it's still great to see, you know, the first Marvel characters, Namor and Human Torch, on a cover together. Strange Tales 107. Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 57. This one ranges from 25 to 225, mid around 80. Not a bad example here either. Great art, great color. Another ASM here, Doc Ock Fighting Spidey. Number 53 ranges from $18 to $175 with about a mid value of $55. But anytime you get anything under 100 on ASM, it's great to have in the store. People love to see it. And when they're filling their holes in their sets, it's nice for them to be able to find them right here in the shop. Avengers number 44. Not a huge key, but still look at all the characters on this. It ranges from $10 to $100, around $30 mid value, but great to see a lot of the different Avengers. Quicksilver, Giant Man, Wasp, Captain America, Hawkeye, some other guy out there at the top, Black Widow. Next we have Captain America, and look at that art. Captain America number 106, not a very expensive comic. It ranges from $8 to $65 with mid value of 20 bucks, but it's Jack Kirby art. You can see those Jack Kirby fists. Look at that. Very cool. All right, next we got another Amazing Spider-Man classic cover here, issue number 58. This one ranges from $12 to $130 with a mid of about 40 bucks, and we got J. Jonah Jameson. Wow, look who's back to kill a Spider-Man. Ooh, Strange Tales, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Doctor Strange, and we have a Steranko cover. This one runs about $20 to $200 is the range, with mid value being around 80 bucks. Ooh. We have our first Thor issue, issue number 154, ranges from $15 to $170 with about mid-range value being $55. This is the first appearance of Mad Gog. Great Kirby cover. Thor number 139. This one's $12 to $145 is the range, with about 40 bucks being the mid value, but you can tell this one was well read. So it's going to be on the lower end. And this is the first time that Sith appeared on the cover to die like a god. And again, you can just look at those fat Kirby fingers. Jack Kirby, the artist. Here we got World's Finest. This one ranges from about $10 to $95 with mid value being about 30 bucks. Again, this is going to be closer to the $10 range, but it's nice to see Batman, Robin, and Superman on one cover. Detective Comics. The art on this one is a little weird, but you know, it's Detective Comics. This one ranges from $30 to $310 with mid being about 30 bucks. Excuse me, mid being about 95 bucks. This is issue 287, but look at the eyes there. Again, the art here just makes me laugh. Batman and Robin must fight Raven and the Wasp. Here we got Aquaman and Hawkeye. This is the first time that they teamed up together. Brave and the Bold ranges from $15 to $250 with mid value being around 50 bucks. That's about where I would put this one, about 50 bucks. Another Detective Comics. We got the Batmobile here, trying to get into some kind of castle. Don't know much about the castle there, but what we see here is that this one ranges from $25 to $255 with mid value being around 75. And I think this one would be pretty close to that. It's got some wear here, but I'm not a grader of comic books, but it's a great Bob Kane cover. You might recognize the art here. We have Superman, number 204. This one's not very expensive. It ranges from $8 to $75, being 20 bucks about mid value, but this is a Neil Adams art. And I'm a huge fan of Neil Adams, love his art. And honestly, I did not realize he did Superman covers. I know him mostly for his Batman covers. All right, we got Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. This one ranges from $8 to $90 with mid being about 20 bucks. That one's gonna be closer to the $8 range. We have Detective Comics, number 296. This one, it's cool to see a 10-cent comic book, guys. Really like that. This one ranges from $12 to $170 with mid being about $145. There is a first appearance here. I think it's like Mr. Planet or something like that. I don't know. But again, we got Robin and Batman on a cover of a 10-cent comic book. Gotta love it. Another Detective Comics. This one's going to be issue number 319. Ranges from $12 to $125, mid value being 40 bucks. Don't know much about this one other than it looks like Batman got some type of Mount Rushmore head statue and somebody's trying to blow it up and Batman's not proud about it. Do not, Dr. No Face is defacing Batman. Okay guys, I like this one a lot. I was really happy to see it. GI Comic number 88. Not a very expensive book, but it ranges from $55 to $565 with mid value being about $170. Now what I really liked about this one is this is Joe Kubert art. It's not a key issue of any kind, but Kubert sure did create some great young kids who came around, did some incredible art for X-Men and other various comics. So it's nice to see where this all started in that family. GI Comics. Danger Sniper. Right through the head. We have another Superman issue here. This is number 161. This one ranges from $10 to $95 with mid value being about $30. Not a key comic. We have Superboy, issue number 105. This one ranges from $5 to $55, mid being about 18 bucks. It's probably about where I would put that one. An interesting Action Comics, number 283. Look at Superman. I don't know what's going on there, but Super Rock Man? I don't know. Ranges from $10 to $105 with mid value being about 30 bucks. All right, guys, I promise you're going to get to some amazing stuff you're not going to miss. All right, we've got Justice League here. The cover split on this one. Cover's completely detached, but still incredible to see here. This is Justice League number 5. Justice League number 5. So this book ranges from $50 to $650 with mid being about $160. Of course, this one's going to be closer to the $50 range because of the issues with the cover. We have Showcase Presents Metal Men. Front cover is detached. Not a very expensive book, but ranges from $25 to $440 with about $80. This is the second team appearance of the Metal Men. We got a very rough condition Detective Comics issue number 325. This one ranges from $18 to $185 with mid value being about 55 bucks, but this one's going to be like a $10 comic because of, if that, like look how bad it is. Probably just give it away. We have Combat Casey. Combat Casey is $40 to $145. Excuse me. It's $40 to $415 with mid value being $125. Next we have Adam issue number 8. This one's ranges from $10 to $95 with mid value being about $30. So that's gonna be closer to the $10 range. And we have Batman issue number 204. Love seeing the Batman. This one ranges from $10 to $100 with mid value being about 30. So we're gonna be closer to probably 15, 20 bucks on that one. We have Detective Comics issue number 273. You were right, Chief. It is Batman. He takes the head off of him. This one actually ranges from $50 to $520 with mid value being about $155, but this is going to be much closer to 50 bucks on this one, on the low end. Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, The Death Ray of Zemo. Actually a pretty important book. This one ranges from $30 to $300, mid value being about $100, but this is the first appearance of Baron Zemo, which actually came out, I think, pretty simultaneously with Avengers 6, which also had an appearance of Zemo. But got some stuff you wouldn't see on comic books today. We have Wonder Woman, another 10-cent comic book. This one ranges from $60 to $615, mid value being about $185, but this one's gonna be closer to the $60. Love that pink and yellow, looks so good. And Merman, I'm gonna marry Wonder Woman. You tell them you're gonna marry me, Wonder Woman, they're fighting over her. Oh, look at this. Yes, yes please, love this. We have Batman number 221. Not an expensive comic, but it ranges from 10 to 95, mid value being about 30, but that is a Neil Adams cover, and you can tell right away. Love that. I like it for the cover. All right, here we have another cover detached. This one is Wonder Woman, issue number 111. This one ranges from 60 to 615, mid value being about 185. But you got two Wonder Womans and an electric eel battling each other. Wonder Girl and Wonder Woman. Cool issue. I'm going to run through these. We got Felix the Cat, and I just wanted to show you this to show you the variety that came in this collection. Rocky, this one's cool. The cover is detached, but Two Gun Kid. This is a timely comics. It ranges from 25 to 270 with mid value being about 80. But this was written by Stan Lee. So this is an early Stan Lee issue. So that is cool to see. Timely comics before they became Marvel Comics. We got Flintstones, one of their giant books. House of Secrets. This one ranges from $15 to $160. Mid value being about 40. That's cool. Very kind of unusual color here. Purple, green claws, red head. Alien Bird of Prey. I just love these big yellow comics with all that yellow in the background. You have Mystery in Space. This one ranges from $15 to $255, mid value being about 50 bucks. And what I thought was fun about this is the first appearance of Mailbag. Whatever that means. We have Strange Adventures with an unusual kind of space roots of evil. Super scary if you're into forestry. And you only have an axe and no chainsaws. But it's kind of funny that they actually have the technology of, blowtorch, but not the technology of a chainsaw back then. But here we got a value on this one ranges from $15 to $145 with mid being about 45 bucks. All right, we got Brave and the Bold. Have Carson Adventures Inside the Earth. This one ranges from $10 to $100 with mid being about 30 bucks. We got House of Secrets, issue number 54. $12 to $120 is that range with about a $35 mid value. And I'm just going to show you these. We've got Classic Illustrated, number 83, The Jungle Book. Now, what's interesting, this is the reprint. Here is the actual cover that they did first. So you got two different versions here. Beautiful art. I'm not sure who the artist is on that. I have to look. But not expensive. Those range $5 to $60, $10 to $100 on the two, with about $20 to $35. We got another Two Gun Kid here, about a $12 comic book. Western Smoke, again, just showing you the variety of what we got. This is closer to a $60 comic in mid condition, $20 low end. Wide Earp, about a $65 mid, $20 low. Kid Colt, about an $18 mid comic. Another Wide Earp, about a $70 mid. All right, now we have a great Marvel issue. This is going to be Captain America and Iron Man. Tales of Suspense number 94, the first appearance of MODOK. Another great Jack Kirby, but look back here, there's MODOK. And this one ranges from 40 to 400 with about mid being about 120. And this one's probably pretty close to a mid grade. So it's about a $120 comic book. We got Zorro. Here we go. Iron Man and Submariner. Number one. This is the first time they appeared together on a cover. This one ranges from $30 to $350 with about mid being 90 bucks. And I would put this up there close to mid. So I'd put about 100 bucks on this one. It's just a classic cover, special once in a lifetime issue. Next we have our big books. they just get bigger from here, guys. We have Journey into Mystery. This one ranges from 45 to 460 with mid being about 140. This is gonna be closer to, you know, a $50 comic book, but still great to see a 10-cent issue of Journey into Mystery. Here we had a coverless of Uncanny X-Men number 7. This is gonna be the first appearance of Cerebro, a few different second appearances, but look at that. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Chris Stone, Art Simic. I hate that it's coverless, but I do love the fact that it's in here. And again, when you start seeing this, you start wondering what could possibly be next. What could possibly be next? We have Strange Tales, issue number 103. This one ranges from 50 to 515. I would put this lower to, you know, lower mid. So probably a couple $100 comic book here, but still Human Torch is getting dunked in water. We have Flash. We have no centerfold and the middle pages is detached, but this is the first appearance of Elongated Man. This one ranges from $130 to $1,300 with mid being about 460. So obviously it's incomplete, so it's gonna be much closer to that 130 mark, but still cool to see. We have an early Avengers issue, issue number 3. Look at that. Got something going on here on the face. It looks like a Namor, something down here. But this one ranges from 115 to 1600 with mid being 510. Other than that, it's not, I mean, for a book this old, it is not terrible. Not terrible. We got Sergeant Fury and his Halloween Commandos. Classic cover here. Second appearance of Nick Fury, guys. This one ranges from 90 to 925 with mid being about 290. It's gonna be closer to probably like 150, 100. You got part of the cover missing on that. We have X-Men number 6. This is Namor confirmed as a mutant, but a lot of appearances. You got the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants here. You got tons of characters on the cover. Early X-Men issue. This is a big book. Low end's 180, high end 1800, mid about 650, and this one's pretty mid. Pretty mid, guys. So I think that's going to be closer to the 650. Some of you are going to love this one. You have the second appearance of Hercules and Thor, issue number 124. Actually, it's Journey into Mystery, issue number 124 with the Mighty Thor. Pretty close after this one. They actually just gave Thor his own title. But this one's going to run about $20 to $200 with mid being about 80 bucks. We got Tales of Suspense, issue number 42, fourth appearance of Iron Man. Look at this classic Kirby Iron Man, guys. This one ranges from about 120 to 1200 with mid being about 400, and that is not a bad example of a book this old. Again, you got some cover missing here, but I mean, these came right off the spinner rack. I'll tell you the story about how we got these a little more later. It'll be about Ed, but we'll get back into that at the end of the video. But we got Flash number 139. This one is a huge book. This is the first appearance of the Reverse Flash, and this book ranges from 180 to 1800 with a mid value of about 160, and there's a lot going on with this book. It's not in great condition, so it's definitely going to be closer to that $180 number, but man, it's good to see. Guys, I got 3 books left here, and you're definitely going to want to see all 3 of these. Look at this. Showcase presents Green Lantern. This is the second appearance of Hal Jordan, so close to the first appearance, but still really cool to see this. Look at this. Oh, it's just great cover using the Green Lantern ring. This one runs 180 to 1800 with a mid value of 600 as well. Very close to the Reverse Flash. But man, look at that, guys. And this is in better condition than the Reverse Flash, but not great. So cool to see. But will we get a big Marvel book? That's the question. And the answer is yes, because we have Fantastic Four number 6. It's not Fantastic Four number 5. Would have loved to have seen it. But this is the second appearance of Doctor Doom, the second appearance of Namor, and the first time that Marvel put 2 major villains in one issue fighting the Fantastic Four. But they really had to do that. I mean, the Fantastic Four, there's 4 of them. They're all incredible. So needed 2 villains. Of course, this is issue number 5, is the first appearance of Dr. Doom. And here he is looking all kind of green. But I like it. I love how he's just kind of, nah, get away from you, Human Torch. You can't handle me. Oh, it's so cool. This book ranges anywhere from $450 to $4,500 with a mid value of about $1,300. It's probably close to an $800,000 comic book, I think. So, early issue FF4. So that, I mean, it's all the great years, all the great issues that we want to see here. Superman, Batman, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. But it's danced around some of the biggest keys. But it didn't dance around this one, guys. Look at that. Fantastic Four, issue number 1. The cover is intact, but only by one staple. The interior page that follows the cover is also only intact by one staple, but still just a massive comic book. Key collector range on this one, you know, shows low 12, high $240,000 with a mid value being about $50,000, but a 1.0, which is probably what this is, sells for around $4,000 to $5,000. So just incredible that this book graced, you know, the doors of Hobby Hits and Cards and Collectibles. Is just amazing to me, and super grateful that it walked in. Super grateful that Ed, who I think the seller's name is, I didn't get to talk to him, that made these books available, allowed us to purchase them. According to Ed, he had grew up with his father here in town. His father owned a gas station. He was born in the 50s, and he would literally pull these comic books off the racks. And when he would pull them off, he would read them, and he kept them all these years. According to him, it doesn't sound like these had ever been picked through. These were just the issues that he had kept. But man, he sure kept one of the biggest comic books of all time. Fantastic Four. Obviously, there's so much going on in this comic book. You got the first appearance of the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, Miss Invisible Woman, Thing, Human Torch. You got Stan Lee and Jack Kirby working together on a very important issue here, and it really just set in stone the first Marvel family. Gotta love it. I can't believe this happened. I never thought this would happen. Only was really primarily a card store. Of course, we have comics, but to see an opportunity like this. Here's the sad thing. We were not the first comic book store or collectible store that this guy walked into. So apparently he walked into another comic book store, and that person said he didn't have time to go through the collection. Now, that's just what he said. I don't know if it's true, but I have no reason to doubt him. He actually came into the store yesterday and just said, hey, will y'all even look at a collection? And of course we said, yeah, we'll look at it. And then he brought it in the second day. And that kind of leads me to believe that he was telling the truth there. But I'd put this box here valued probably around $9,000 total. We picked up the collection for $5,000. So I do think we did a really good job. Anytime you're picking up a collection like this, you really want to be able to get as much of your money back as you can on, one or two issues, especially when you're a new store like us and cash is just, hard to come by. So we got to be able to recoup that $5,000 pretty quickly and get it back into the store. But wow, unbelievable. Can you believe it? Fantastic Four #1 right here at Hobby Hits Cards and Collectibles. So, all right, guys, so maybe we'll have more content like this. Maybe we'll see more collectibles come into the store like these comics, definitely cards. There's a lot happening. Obviously can't get it all on camera, especially with me working at the bank during the day and Jamie and Zach running the store. But I hope to get some more content out to you shortly. If you enjoy this kind of content, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. But as always, I hope you have a marvelous day.